What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the channel. My name's Rock Soldier, and today we're going to be reacting to Intentions by 21 Pilots, man. We finally reached the end of Breach. It has been a phenomenal album so far, man. We're excited to check this out and hop right into it. Let's get it. Now, if I was right in my City Walls reaction, this is the song that was in ending of the City Walls music video. So we're gonna find out. Let's get it. Yep. This is liable to fuck me up all over again, guys.
I am starting it all once again. Did I learn a thing? Intentions are everything. Intentions will set you free.
That like vocalization there in the chorus is like almost like haunting. I don't think haunting is the exact word, but the word that coming to my mind right now. And I mean, just like the realization that I mean, like we knew it was a cycle, right? I mean, like that's what they've been telling us, man. Here we go. I'm gonna go on a fucking tandem here, man. I mean, like that's what they've been telling us, right? I mean, like I feel like this was not. It shouldn't have been as much of a surprise to me as kind of maybe as it hit me that it was. But yeah, I mean, like the whole thing of it just being, like a cycle. And even more so in the placement here, right? I mean, like we have City Walls, like connected to the video, but you kind of have like City Walls being the ending song on the track. Start over, um, try again. Essentially, is just kind of like it's like a damn moment. You're like fucking. I don't know why, but for some reason, I just kind of felt like there was going to be like this big happy ending, which again, I think for anybody that was like truly paying attention, I just don't think that's necessarily how reality always works, and maybe I was living up here in fantasy land a little bit. But it is about trying again, and it is about continuing to fight and to push forward and stuff, and that's what they've been telling us, um, and I think that's what's important. But the symbolism and stuff, kind of going through it all for the last 10 years or however long it's been, all of you in the band and all that stuff, and then it's been such a ride, such a journey, and it still kind of just messes me up a little. It's just a lot to process, I think.
You will fail most every day, in every way. Did you learn a thing?
I think what like gives me the most anxiety or stress, right, about this is that I think like I'm okay with it being a cycle, right? I mean, because at the end of the day, that's just how it is, right? There's ups and downs, highs and lows. Um, it is about continuing to fight and push through, but it's this line here, right? Did I learn a thing? Did you learn a thing? I think that line specifically is what like really get like stresses me out and like kind of gives me anxiety because it's like if you don't, then you really are stuck in the cycle, right? Like you really are, and there is no getting out of it if you're not learning. You know, that's probably what he means by intentions are everything. Intentions set you free. Um, because as long as you're still trying to learn and improve and better yourself and continue to fight and to push through, um, then there is hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a chance of breaking the cycle. Stop learning, right? Stop having these intentions of trying to break the cycle, to push through the challenges and all that stuff. Well, that's when you become trapped. And I think just that line is really just kind of what really stresses me out a little bit, you know?
Intentions like memory. Intentions will set you free. Just try to be.
All right, so that was Intentions by 21 Pilots, man. Closing track to latest album, Breach. I mean that rolling into City Walls probably goes a little dummy hard. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, man. I mean, it's just such a. It's still a little mind-boggling to me in a lot of ways. I'm still processing it, I think. Um, but I cannot. I still I said this in the reaction to the City Walls music video. There's something about this track that sounds super familiar, and I cannot place it. I don't know what it is. Um, Something about it just sounds familiar. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and listen at some point here. Now that we finished the album, I can go kind of back on Twitter and stuff. So I don't have to worry about any more spoilers except for the concerts. I know you guys are already posting about the concerts. I haven't stay away from it because I'm going to the Hershey show and I don't want to see nothing about any set lists or any shit they're doing for the show. You guys capture everything. You guys are on that shit. You are. But yeah, I mean, so the song, and the story, I suppose, as a whole, kind of just being the big cycle that it is. Ultimately, I think it just comes down to continuing to try again and the intention of try again. Like he said, just try to be. Can you try to be the best version of yourself? Continue to try to break the cycle. Continue to try to push forward and better yourself. Because as soon as you stop doing that, that is when you become stuck, when you blurry face starts to take over, so to speak, right? I mean, just what a journey, man. What a story. I mean, I think that's crazy. I mean, like this almost feels like the ending of like just like a long time like TV, just like super into. It's almost like watching like a Game of Thrones or The Walking Dead from day one, right? And you're just waiting one episode a week, right, for years, right, with big long breaks in between, and you're finally here at the ending. Kind of like, wow, is it really over? Like, is that really the end of the story? And I think that's kind of where I'm at right now. But yeah, I mean, what an album, man! This album was great. Clancy and Breach are phenomenal albums, man. A lot of songs that I thoroughly enjoyed on this album, man, and I cannot wait to these songs perform live. I hope they perform every single one of these. I think that's what they did for the Clancy tours. They performed every single Clancy. Oh, no, I feel like they did skip one. I don't remember which one it was, but I feel like they did skip one. But nonetheless, I want to hear all these live, man. I do. because I know you guys are, you're gonna learn the lyrics, man. So I'm gonna do my best to learn the lyrics. My show's in like a little less than a week from the time I'm recording this. So I'm gonna do my best to learn all the lyrics as quickly as possible, man. But I think that was one of the coolest things about the last show for that I went to for the Clancy tour was that like there wasn't a huge amount of time between the release of the album and our show, and the crowd that they just knew it, man. They just knew the songs. They were singing along, and it's just so cool to see like the music have that much of a meaning, have that much of a likability about it to the click. That like, hey, it's only been a fucking week, but we know every single fucking word to every single song you just motherfucking dropped. It's just super super cool, man. So I was beyond excited for the show. I mean, for those of you that have already got to see your shows, man, I hope you enjoyed it, man, because I bet you they were phenomenal. You guys never put on a bad show. Never had a bad experience with these guys at concert, and I think this will be my fifth time seeing them. So super super excited for that. And again, song was great, man. Story was great. Album was phenomenal. Just wow. I'm still just a little disbelief, still processing. But overall, man, I enjoyed this one, and hopefully you guys did as well. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification, drop on the next one. But that's all I got for you guys for now. It's your boy Rock Soldier. Hope you guys your night. Even better tomorrow. Talk to you in the next one. Alright, guys. Peace.